I'm Tom Klobe. I was director of the University of Hawaii Art Gallery for 29 years and retired in 2006. For me, a good exhibition is very much like an Oriental garden because it's experiential. You move through it. In an Oriental garden and in a good exhibition, you move along and you keep getting enticed, you keep experiencing new things. And so it's very interactive. Exhibition design encompasses a great range of different disciplines. You have to be a good designer, you have to be able to think conceptually, you need to be a technician, but the design is very integral to the concept. You have to know what this is all about and how this is going to be communicated to the viewers.
Great exhibition design is when the designer is not felt, but the audience is totally engaged with the work that's at hand. And really our job is to enhance and support the work through content and through design. It's a way to create this environment where the audience is going to really feel like they can understand what is happening in the show. It may be for historical objects or for contemporary art.
I thoroughly believe it's an art form, and the principles of design and the elements of form which go into the works of art, I feel that the principles of design have to direct how the work goes together. So it's no different than a painting on a canvas, the same things I might think of myself as a painter or what a sculptor might think of, and certainly a gallery design is architecture, but it's a space for forms to exist in.
We were charged with the responsibility of setting up a gallery telling the story of the Japanese in Hawaii, a 125-year story in a 5,000 square foot area. So that was a challenge. Tom's background is academia, but he also brought in much experience in design, and he used to teach design until he retired a couple of years ago. He can capture the essence of the storyline, and he tells the story so clearly that you want to follow the line.
So it's a continuum. It isn't just presented to you. It's you experiencing it as you move through. And so everything has to tie together. It's really important. You have a vague idea in your mind when you start, but as you're working, you develop your ideas, your research basically is taking place, and the final manifestation is very often very different from that original conception.
Tom has helped so many institutions on all the neighbor islands, on Oahu, and it really is his whole philosophy of exhibition design that is done at its finest level. And the students that have passed through his doors, through his class and now my class, we hope to instill in those students this kind of aesthetic, this kind of exhibition design at an excellent level. Again, all for the audience.
The vision of a gallery director, a curator, is everything to one, understanding what you're trying to do as an artist, to interpret that and to highlight that, to help others see that. They can accentuate things in your work which you only had inklings of many times. They can help you create entire new bodies of work by saying or doing something very subtly in presentation of your work that you may not have thought of before.
I realized that I really liked putting exhibitions together, yet I really knew that I wanted to do it within a university setting because I felt that it was important to be able to prepare the next generation.
His gift to all of us was his knowledge and his willingness to share it, and it's not so much about ego, it's about, how to make the best display that you could possibly make. But, I never thought I could actually make a living off of it and actually find a job and work in it. So I think I got a lot of that from Tom. You have to know the administrative side as well as the art side.
By working with the students, by encouraging them, by helping them learn, you are honoring the trust of their parents. Having students that are working in the field really does make it all worthwhile.
You treat them like students and they'll behave like that. If you treat them like artists, they'll realize the expectations and they'll behave like that. Yeah.